Hi there, this is Mark J. Freeman, broadcasting from AfterBuzz TV, Dishin Days, and I'm joined at Universal Studios Hollywood for Day of Days with these two amazing actors. It's my extreme pleasure to have them both here and being able to do this. Mr. Billy Flynn is here to my left.
Hello.
And now I'm flustered. I'm going to mess up your last name, even though we went over this.
No.
Thaao Penghlis.
Very good.
There we go.
B plus.
B plus. I'll take a B plus. That's what I did my whole life, so I'll go with that. So, Billy, there's some singing going on over here. I know, they're distracting.
Carol in the candlelight. And then you go, it's finished.
There, we're just going to ignore that. We're going to ignore that. So, Billy, I was told I need to ask you immediately, right off the bat, why you don't like your big brother.
Because he's a nuisance. I think the word that comes to mind is perseverance.
That's my word, you son of a bitch. I would have said irritant. Irritant.
I love him. I love him personally, but Chad isn't too fond of him.
Well, I will say this on our show, Dishin Days, we have dubbed you guys the new super couple, and we now call you Chandre for Chad and Andre.
Oh, that's good. Well,
You can't even untie my shoelace.
I'm trying to do it with one hand.
He's trying to be sleight of hand.
Yeah, there it is.
I bet you do real well with bra straps and at the urinal.
You were asking
Very good with one
what
hand.
you were saying?
I don't even know what to think anymore. I knew this was going to be hard for me as it was.
I've done it just on my own. I'm so much better.
So tell us, Thaao,
Yes.
how are you enjoying being back on Days of Our Lives?
I don't mean to pause. It's just because I've died so many times. I'm loving it for different reasons. Maturity, a sense of place, simplicity, having family. It's a character that didn't have family before, so I have now the father that I didn't know was. I have a brother I didn't know existed. So in many ways, you need a foundation. Before I was always alone. So that's why everything about my character was kind of, I'm not going to say cartoonish, but it was, did you really believe it? But having a family now, it gives a foundation and someone to work off. And we're so opposite. And I mean that in the worst way, that he upsets me, he irritates me, and we use that for the scene. And then when it's all over, kiss, 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 and it's great.
How would you, of the siblings that you've had on the show, where would you rank Mr. Billy Flynn?
Speak the truth.
I am.
At the top.
I am. I've had so many. I'm trying to think of siblings I've had.
Well, some you didn't know they were siblings at the time because we just.
Let me put it this way: the present is always the best. So I would say it's a pleasure to be with him.
Any words of advice for this new guy on the set?
You're never going to get the mic back. Go on.
Listen. No, I'm saying that's my advice to him.
Listen.
Listen. He's growing fast. Sometimes when you're growing fast and work is that quick, sometimes we get into bad habits.
Right.
He hasn't gone there yet, but I've noticed some other actors in other shows that I've worked on get into bad habits because they become lazy, they're not creating the character. He's still in the stage of discovery, which is great. And he's got a great story. I mean, it's a Romeo and Juliet, and that's always tragic and sad, and I'm manipulating and stirring up and looking how I'm going to get everything from the will.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you guys on every time you guys are on the show together. We love every minute of it. We truly do.
Yeah.
And what is it like for you to work with a veteran like this?
It's great. It's a tremendous learning experience. It's about 180 years of history. There's about 100. There's so much history. I mean, to understand what it was like in the 1800s is a fascinating learning experience. what the culture was like, what the people were like, what people dressed like.
Obviously, he's out of the world.
No, it's great. We have some good stuff. It's a good little Cain and Abel storyline, and I'm fortunate. That's all I can say.
I might get in trouble for doing this, but I'm going to ask you if you wouldn't mind. You do really good impersonations. Would you mind doing one of your big brother?
Shit.
God, sometimes you wish you didn't.
He's an irritant. Perseverance is how I get through.
I love that he's doing it while you're
It's like the three monkeys,
Oh, I don't think I've sweated this much all day. I need powder.
Yeah.
All right, so before we have
to ask if I would imitate him.
Oh, would you like to?
Yeah.
Oh, let's have it. Let's have at it.
What?
Have at it.
What?
Oh, is that the?
What? Don't touch me. It's like you may look, but don't touch.
Okay.
You know.
Do you have a response to that,
Ding, ding,
Mr.
ding.
Flynn?
It's over.
It's over. Okay, and on that note, I think it's over. Thank you guys so much for being here. I have to be honest, this was the interview I was looking most forward to today. So thank you.
Great.
Thank you guys, and thank you for watching. And watch Dishin Days.
Thank you.